chat? What up?
I've been waiting for this.
Sheesh. Book of the Eventide Prince. So right now, chat, I'm just farming, as I've been doing for the last few days. Or a few play sessions, however you want to say that. Looking for wolf echoes. So far, haven't been able to find them in the farming that I've been doing in the last week. Like I said, they used to come a dime a dozen, but now I can't find them for the life of me. There we go. Damn it, boy. All right, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and bow out of this one right now.
Better hold your breath.
All right, so that's that. Good thing about farming on this game is there's so many different types of loot that no run is ever a waste. You may not get the particular thing that you was going after, but How is there a matchmaking error and I'm literally just trying to leave? All right, so this this how we're gonna do this. More than one way to skin a cat. Okay, so I got more weapon power on that one. Okay, so that's a level 26, so that's good. Book of the Eventide. Okay, so see what we got for Essence of Night. Hey, Palette, what's good? Trying to get it in, trying to get it in. I've been trying to call myself doing a little farming in some areas. Okay, that Flask of Mystery is probably gonna be a good piece of gear. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's check. So far, so good. I cannot complain, young lady. I promise you. I cannot complain. I'm steady trying to farm echoes. And that's the thing about these looters, like every piece of gear counts. Okay, so I got Deadeye Shrike echoes connected with that one. Man, the award show, listen, seeing it live in person, like I've watched it on TV for probably the last 6 years, because I didn't even realize it was a thing until about 6 years ago. And getting to see it in person was literally everything. Like I loved it. It was utterly amazing. So let's see, crit power. All right, let me see what I'm giving up. See, this is why I took pictures. Okay, so that's raising my crit power by 110, and then my crit rating I lose 30, but my break power goes up. Okay, let me look at these Deadeye Shrike echoes. And you know what? I'm thinking, palette, that I want to make it an annual trip. If I can get the time, I definitely want to make it a year round thing. Okay, crit power. The food was really, really good with what we had. I will tell you, I had the best spaghetti and meatballs that I've ever had at a place called Il Pastio out in Beverly Hills. And Carmine's is a really famous spot in New York for pasta and stuff like that. And I literally thought that was the best until we tried Il Pastio. Because you would just think, okay, meatballs are meatballs no matter where you go. But shoot, not this one. This meatball literally would melt in your mouth. I mean, it would just like fall apart when you eat it, but it still had firm texture, if that makes sense. I mean, it was cooked to perfection. Now, next year, I don't know if I can get away with just me and the missus going. Uh, the kids are probably going to want to go next year, which I don't know. I got to see. I got to see. And see, me too, palate. Like, I am a Italian person. Like, I could eat Italian food like all day, every day. So whenever I find some good Italian food, like I'm all over it. But the sauce was really, really zesty, really full. Like for instance, I don't know if you ever ate at what's the name? Mangiuni's Italian. But to me, like sauce like that, that's kind of sweet, I don't really like it as much. I don't really like a sweet sauce. I like, a zesty sauce. Um, but the sauce at this El Pastio place was magnificent. I mean, very magnificent. Right, exactly. Yeah, I want authentic Italian zesty sauce. And then the meatballs kind of had some spice to them too. I mean, it wasn't hot, but it was just enough kick. I'm telling you, it was good. Like seriously. But like that's Eb's thing, you know, she always does a phenomenal job of finding really cool places. Yeah, I think this Talon Echo will work. So 419. That's you too, bet. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm not like really into doing the same thing twice. You know, now there's been times we've done stuff that the kids didn't get to experience, so we'll do it again for them. But me personally, I hate, you know, spending money on something that I've done before. The same exact experience. It's got to be like something different. And that's the thing about a lot of these metro cities is that they're so big. Um, it takes several trips to really do it all because you don't get to do it all, you know, the first go round. All right, there we go. So we're gonna go with that, and then see what else we can equip. Okay, so I can do a blood spun echo. Sleep is a picky eater. Okay, so I might do critical rating. Let me just see how this turns out. Yes, all about the experience. Facts. Facts. It's all about the experience. Because, you know, like I say, I'm not old enough to have a bucket list, but I like to do, I got a list of things to do at least once. So I got another fire podcast lined up that I'm going to be announcing within the next 24 hours. And this is an industry veteran. Been in the game for a minute, you know. Okay, there we go. We got Shrike Enforcer, which I think that's what I'm gonna go with, the Shrike Enforcer. Yep, Shrike Enforcer. Let's go with that one. All right, so let's see. What did I gain? So I lost 30 on the critical rating. I gained 215 crit power and 140 on max health. And see, a game like this is definitely a numbers game, chat. Like, you just got to play with it. And even though I'm not getting those wolf echoes, like, I'm definitely farming in the right place. And you'll be surprised what just a few little more points into something can do. Farming, 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 farming. You know, they got that song rolling, rolling, rolling. Sky Preacher Man, what's going on? Hey, okay, okay, okay. Yeah. So I tell you what, man. Yeah, keep chatting on the uh YouTube side of things, man. I had got like some trolls on Twitch, and so temporarily I disabled it for a month at least on following, cause you know I was like, hey, max HP buff. But yeah, chat with me on the YouTube side of things. You're doing it right, man. At one time, I was telling people to go over to the red side and chat through that, just until I feel like it's safe, you know, to do so. I got all the trolls out the way. But oh man, Palette, it's so much to look forward to. Um, Certainly, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. That's probably like my most anticipated game. Um, and then Final Fantasy Rebirth is dropping. And then Grand Blue Fantasy Relink is dropping. So February is going to be a big month next year for gaming. There we go. Killed him graveyard dead. And then hopefully Marvel's Wolverine next year. You know, there was some good reveals at the Game Awards. Hey, appreciate it, Sky Preacher, man. Appreciate it, man. Sorry for the inconvenience. But I don't have like a dedicated moderator to the channel. So if I feel like something is going to be a nuisance or annoying, I just go on and shut it down. And y'all see the damage that this build is doing? I mean, like, it's ridiculous. Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero, the new Budokai Tenkaichi 4, whatever you want to call it, that got shown at the Game Awards. Blade got shown at the Game Awards. So 2024, I'm telling you, is just as big as 2023, gaming wise. And then there was another game shown that's a game of like African heritage, and it was shown as coming out March of next year. Kind of like a side scroller. Can't carry any more echoes. Well, ain't that just a hoot? Okay, see, I gotta jump ship now because I can't carry no more echoes, so that would defeat the purpose. So let me restructure my inventory. All right, hang on. Let me just see something. Blood letter echo. Yeah, but it's a lot of controversy surrounding the Game Awards right now. You know, I know it's a lot of stuff that they could change, definitely, and stuff they could do different, you know, and do better. But, you know, hands down, it's clear that the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley has done the best job with bringing national recognition and attention to gamings on that type of platform. So, like anything that's coming, getting rid of it. That's the first stuff to go. Been playing season one of Call of Duty as well, and I'm here for it. You know, and a lot of people got mad about the Call of Duty joke that Christopher Judge told. I mean, it was clearly a dad joke. You know, it wasn't malicious. He didn't mean no harm by it. Um, Personally, I thought it was funny. I mean, I was laughing like all get out. But some other folks didn't see it that way. So now you got developers who are actually taking a shot at Christopher Judge now because he told a dad joke. I'm telling you, you know, society is so soft now. I mean, they get their feelings hurt about everything. So tonight we're supposed to run some Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. So the homies are supposed to hit me up about that. So we'll see if we can't get that going. Check it out too, Chad. If you're watching over on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button. Also, if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can sub to the channel absolutely free, as they give you one sub a month that you can do that with. And then if you're on the red side of things, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I go live and more content becomes available. Chad, I promise you he threw that thing back to back. Man, y'all see what I'm hitting for? I mean, like, this build really is not a farming build. It's a build strictly meant to take down bosses. With the way that it's built and loaded out right now, but of course that's the whole reason I'm farming, because I'm trying to get it to a point to where it is a farming build in the sense of it can take a hit. All right, let's make an offering. Let's make an offering. Wolves! Please, wolf echo, wolf echo. Man, not a single one, bro. Come on. I'm telling y'all, chat, they nerfed it. They nerfed the wolf echo drop, man. I promise you, because them things used to come a dime a dozen. Now I can't get one to save my life. Man, chat.
It's about time.
Oh, that burns me up, man. I've been forming these things like for the last month straight. Do you know anything about that, Sky Preacher Man? If there's anything that affects the drop rate? Because, like, I just can't get them. I'm trying to get wolf echoes. And I know they drop from the wolves. Like, they used to drop a dime a dozen. I used to get them all the time. But I'm thinking as critical builds got more popular, that they nerfed the drop rate. I mean, they had to, because, like, over the last week straight, and I know they drop in this area, but I just can't get one to drop. from the totem sometimes. Yeah, they're hard to get, man. I'm telling you, bro, they are hard to get. And I know they had to change the drop rate. Because, I mean, it's a cheap echo that gives you, like, a lot of crit power. So, I mean, I can definitely see why they would nerf the drop on it. See, like right there, when I killed that wolf in times past, the echo would have dropped.
Bye-bye.
Look at that, 3 wolves and not 1 echo. Yeah, man, send it to me, bro. Yeah, send it to me. I'd be glad to get in. Yeah, you can either send it as a whisper on Twitch, or if you want to, I'm on Twitter at the Deeper Depths, and you can send it to me on there as well. Either way.
I've been waiting for this.
Kill them graveyard dead. All right, I got 2 blue gloom stones for that one. All right, let me get back to the fighting pit. Hold up. Can't fast travel. Oh, while in combat. Okay. So I know that combat pit is one of the best spots too to be, simply because a lot of the wolves spawn right there. Sky. But I have got some stuff to drop today that I've been looking for, so all right, I'll go ahead and finish this stage off. Then we'll make another pass.
Better hold your breath.
Man, Chad, I'm telling y'all, this build is a beast. I'm telling you, this is a boss killing build. And I promise you, if I ever get about 6 wolf echoes, it's gonna be over. Man, it's gonna be over, chat. I'm telling you, they ain't gonna want to see me, man. If I get these wolf echoes, okay, bet. Whisper admitted link to Discord. Bet on that, man. I'll definitely be connecting as soon as I'm off of this. Appreciate that, bro. Good looking out. See, I'm almost at 8,000 on crit power. Have they said anything, Sky, about the okay, cool. Appreciate it, man. Let me know any info that you can get as it relates to that. Okay, cool deal, man. But yeah, I know anywhere that there's a pit is a place where the wolves, most of the wolves are. Ignite the effigy. Plan second account to get some research done before I get third account. Make a series. I got you. Yeah, that's kind of how I was with Final Fantasy 11 online. I think I had 3 accounts on that game.
Bye-bye.
See, man, them bone dolls and stuff drop all the time. Melting. man, I can't wait to the actual release of this game. I'm ready for that December patch 2 that they keep talking about. I hadn't seen that yet either. Let's make an offering.
It's about time.
The challenge has been overcome. Thing was kind of looking alive for a moment. All right, so we're gonna cut through here. And then another thing about these builds is maxing out your echoes is like very necessary. So you want to definitely do some echo development. Echo development. Eco development. Man, chat, almost 10,000 apiece on that attack. Oh, there's a wolf. There's a wolf.
Better hold your breath.
And chat, still no wolf echo. Man, this is wild, man. But I get it. I'm telling you. check some chat. All right. These Herald Echoes is real easy to get. Well, I wish Wolf Echoes was like these. And initially, it can kind of be a little overwhelming, all the different systems that it is and stuff to level on here and develop. But once you really understand what's going on and why you're doing it, it'll make sense. And then that becomes applicable for every character across the board. You know what you want to do and how it needs to be done to get there. So unless I only got one of it, if it's coming, I'm automatically getting rid of it. Yes, absolutely. You are absolutely correct. So this accomplishes several things. You keep your inventory clear. You also get the materials needed to upgrade other echoes. And 3000, what up, man? And not much, bro. Upgrading some echoes. Increasing my rank. Trying to get this build up. Been doing quite a bit of farming. Talking about dogs, man. That's what's up. What kind of dogs y'all talking about? Trying to get another bulldog. I got you. And I always thought that the Frenchies are cool. All right, so there we go. That's maxed. That's maxed. All right, so I need to max this Talon. Had a French and an English bet. Yeah, both of those are dope, man. Yes, sir. Rage. Hey, don't do me like that, bro. I'm just a lowly gamer. Man, what's good with your Rage? And I figured it out too, Rage. The reason we couldn't party a few weeks ago is because the crossplay was deactivated on the developer side. So that's what it was. Hey, check it out. If you tuned in on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Also, ring that notification bell so you're notified every time I go live and more content becomes available. If you're watching on the purple side tonight on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button. If you are an Amazon Prime member, you can sub to the channel absolutely free. It's back up now. Yes, absolutely, Sky. So, like a week ago or so, or 2 weeks ago, me and Rage kept trying to party. You know, I was on Steam and he was on PS5, and it wouldn't let us. And you know, I just thought matchmaking was busted, well, which technically it was, but that's what was going on with that Rage. So, I saw him make a post about it on the actual Wayfinder account on Twitter, and you know, they said how it was back up. And I was like, oh, okay, so that's what was going on. Just got home from work, left a little early. Oh, well, you got it made, brother. I don't know what it is, man, but getting off work is one of the best feelings in the world. It's one thing about going to work, but it's another when you're getting off of work. It just feels good. It's a sigh of relief. Oh snap, I kind of walked right into that. Ooh, boy, them boys coming. Right, in 3000. Hey, real talk, bro. Getting off work, really, man, that's the best description I've heard yet. Getting off work feels like being released from prison. Yes, sir. Show you right. Oh yeah, it's all good, Sky. You know, we kept trying to figure it out. We was like, man, I know for a fact that you know, it wasn't no issues a few times before that when we played, but yeah, that's what was going on. I'm still trying to figure out when is the release date for the December patch. Because they said it's going to bring about 2,000 changes, like literally. It's going to be huge. And I hope they change the drop rate for wolf echoes. That's why I'm hoping to update it soon. So that if I don't, you know, get any in these next few farming sessions, then hopefully that'll be restructured. Go back this way. Whole week was cool, but today is like, you ready to go? Hey man, it bees like that, bro. This build is slowly coming together too. Telling you this build clearing, chat, for the shadow character could be the 15th because I normally start holiday 2 weeks before Christmas. They may not this time because of the lunch. And I really hope it's the 15th. That'll be this Friday, right? But in Foreman Today Rage, I did get another piece. Well, it's a piece I already had, but it's an upgraded version of it. I was running like a level 18 and then got a level 26 piece. And so I respec'd it. Come here, man. Don't run, buddy. Ooh, I'm telling you, chat. I think the thing that's most exciting about it, though, is because I know this build is like only gonna get stronger.
Bye-bye.
Gotcha. There's a wolf. There's a wolf. Please. Please drop. Please drop. Man, bro. Telling you, they do not want you getting them wolf echoes now. I do. I do think that the Blade game is going to be an Xbox exclusive. Um, and actually, once I get time tonight, I'm going to do a video on why I'm saying that. But I do feel that that's going to be an Xbox exclusive. Man, I get it, bro. You know, um, in all fairness, though, uh, okay, bet on that N3000. Yeah, like I say, hit me up, man. I'll be ready to roll, bro. Uh, you know, in all fairness, Rage, I mean, Xbox gotta fight back. I mean, they gotta do some fighting back, bro. I mean, you know, PlayStation has had all of these exclusives for years, so just from a strategic standpoint, I mean, that's a good title to get some clout back. Because it'll sell a system, like real talk. It will sell a system.
It's about time.
Hence one of the reasons that I started PC gaming, because I wanted the option of both Xbox and PlayStation titles. Now, in my personal opinion, I don't think that there should be a such thing as an exclusive as far as a game. I really don't. I think that every game ought to be cross-platform. But from a business standpoint, I understand why they do exclusives. But to me, it just seems like if you really wanted your game to sell, you would open it up to every platform because that's going to equate into more sales. But I don't know. Maybe the check up front to these developers, that bag is so good that they'll risk not selling to multiple systems in order to make something exclusive. In other words, they get bought off to making a game exclusive for one particular system. I don't know. Like I said, I don't see that side of it, but that's the only thing I can think of is that the bag is so good that they'll go strictly exclusive. All right, so we're at 8,275 on crit power with 5K on ability power. But I could definitely be sitting at 10,000 on crit power if I could just get these wolf echoes. If I could get them to drop, I'd be straight. You got to get an L box. They didn't say anything about Xbox. Yeah, man. I mean, the exclusives are tough. I mean, from a business aspect, I get it, but man, it's just chat. I am laughing at the Florida Joker right now. I mean, dude really think that he gonna get paid by Rockstar Studios. Because to him, they've used his likeness in GTA 6. You ain't about to get a dime. Them boys got too much money and they lawyered up. And the Talon echoes is pretty good. There we go. Wolf, wolf. See? That wolf echo just ain't dropping, man. I'm good with that. I'm good with that, chat. And I'm really starting to think that like the wolves don't even drop wolf echoes anymore. I mean, the drop rate is so bad that I'm literally convinced that they don't even drop them anymore. And then there's also the thing about sphere difficulty 3 that supposedly enhances the drop rate of stuff. Hadn't personally tested it, but I'm starting to think it's a thing. Opens up more stuff, but not enemies resorted. Okay. See, them talent echoes, which don't get me wrong, the talent echo is a pretty good echo. You know, for what it costs and the ability specs that it gives you. Talon is probably the next go-to after Wolf. But the funny thing is that I had Wolf Echoes, bro. But just didn't think that I was going to use them. Because at first I was going straight ability point build. but that's only because I had one character level, you know, which is Nis, and I still got the majority of my points spec'd in ability for her. But then once I start using Venomous with the twin daggers, I'm like, yeah, crit power is where it's at. And then that rifle that she's got, oh man.
I've been waiting for this.
Come on. Hey, yeah, that hammer, man, is nice. Man, honestly, I hadn't seen too many weapons on this game that are useless. I mean, you can get busy with all of them, bro. And I really like Wingrave too, which I just started leveling him. Purple gold pendant. Trying to remember what that is. Still no wolf echo. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Man, Chad, straight up facts, man. Right after the Game Awards, Thursday night, on Friday night, we went over to Disneyland Resort so we could check out the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, which it was cool, it was dope. And we saw a lot of characters walking around. Coco, uh, Stormtroopers, Chewbacca, Rey, uh, Boba Fett, Minnie Mouse. She was there. But let me tell you, we got to Jasmine, the princess, and boy, that chick was bougie. She wouldn't take a picture with nobody. And the thing is, you could call her name. You could be like, hey, Jasmine. Brother Jasmine kept on walking. I was like, all right, Jazz, we see you. Hey, Rage, I'm telling you, man, Jasmine wasn't going, bro. Jasmine was in her own lane, and she would wave from a distance. But boy, if you was within feet of Jasmine trying to take a picture, yeah, she was ready to get off, bro. Like she was headed towards the exit. And I think that's literally what it was. Like her shift was changing, and she wasn't finna let nobody stop her. And like we couldn't even throw the race card, bro. She wasn't talking to nobody. She wasn't talking to the Mexicans, the black folks, the white folks was even getting turned down. Yeah, so couldn't nobody be like, well, oh, she just didn't take a picture with us because, we black or we Mexican. Nah, buddy. Jasmine wasn't trying to hear it. Man, you know what? It ain't Sky. Like it's really not, man. I mean, cause now it didn't hurt my feelings. Like I personally could care less. I mean, we thought it was cool. My wife tried to get her for a photo or whatever, but it didn't hurt our feelings none. But what I'm looking at is the fact that kids, man, especially if people paid their money. Well, ain't no if you're in the park, you paid your money because security is super tight. You ain't getting in there. So if you're in there, you pay money to be there. So everybody. I'm certainly sure that that's not how she should have been conducting herself. So I know that ain't Disney standards. Honestly, if I get a survey from the park, I'll definitely just kind of mention that. But for little kids and stuff like that who may have came to see you, because you got to realize everybody ain't a Marvel fan. Everybody is not um, a Star Wars fan. Some people are just a fan of some of the Disney shows, like all the princess stuff and Snow White. So they come to see that and they're into that. I mean, and obviously somebody's a fan. That's why they got a whole Jasmine character walking around. So yeah, but I'm telling you, I saw it with my own eyes. Matter of fact, it was even another chick that tapped her on the shoulder, so I know she heard her. So it ain't like one of them things where you didn't really know if the person was calling your name or not. I mean, this lady walked right up to her after she didn't respond to her name being called and tapped her on the shoulder, and she still didn't turn around. Man, chat, them birds right there, them birds will get you out of there. When he do that attack, bruh. How you like that poison though? Man, wolves don't drop wolf echoes no more. I'm telling you, they can't. Wolves cannot drop wolf echoes no more. As dumb as that sound, they just don't. Like I've killed enough of them over the last week to where even if the drop rate was nerfed, I would have gotten a wolf echo by now. All right, chat. So that's 2 hours almost. Well, an hour and 52 minutes on this particular game. I'm gonna switch over to some Call of Duty.